Hi, my name is Sir RJ, and today we are going to talk about the importance of measuring tools. So, let me ask you, do you think measuring is important? It is actually part of our everyday lives, from manufacturing to producing goods down to our day to day routine. People should have a common understanding of uniform measurements. So let's say, for example, you are in a mall, you are going to buy shoes. Now you ask the clerk to get a shoe, but you do not know your size. And worst, the clerk doesn't know about sizes. So how would that happen? So measuring tools are used for this purpose so that people would have a clear understanding about dimensions. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's start. I have a T-square here with me. I also have a paper and some tools. So I have triangles. I also have a protractor and a regular ruler. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to measure a line. So let's say, for example, we have a line here. But first, what I want to do is take this paper. So I will show you how to tape correctly. So just make sure that your T-square is properly aligned or firmly established along the edge of your table. And then uh, you have to check the edge of your paper. It should be parallel with your blade. So let me just get my tape. Okay, so there we go. I want to put a straight line here. So can you see that clearly? So let's say the beginning is this point and the ending is that point. Let me use the regular ruler to measure the distance. You already know this drill. So just put your ruler along the line, and then you have to check the distance. So in here it falls on 9 and 8. So 9.8 centimeters. If you are going to use a T-square, it's also alright, but it's more tedious because you have to subtract. So here it starts at 21 centimeters and it ends at 30.8. So you have to subtract 30.8 with 21 and you'll get 9.8 centimeters. So to draw vertical lines, we are going to make use of triangles. So on your line, we will place a triangle and then we'll just draw upwards. So if you want to measure using our triangle, just put it on top and then starts from 0 going upwards. Let's use centimeters. So this is actually 6.5 centimeters. So this is 9.8 centimeters. This is 6.5 centimeters. Now another use of these triangles is drawing angles. So this is a 30 by 60 triangle, meaning I can create 30-degree lines. I can also create 60-degree lines. So let's see. Just again place it on top, and then you have to let the uh, angled line touch the apex. So in this case, it would be this point. It moved. And then on the other side, we'll just flip it. So this is a 30-degree angle. If you want to use 60 degrees, you just turn it, place it, and then again draw the line. So this is 60 degrees. We can also make use of two triangles to form other angled lines. So for example, I'm going to create a 15-degree line. So using a 30-degree line, I will add a 45-degree line. So you are going to put it like this. So now this one is a 15-degree line. So let's take a look. Okay. So this new line is 15 degrees. Let me just lift it and show it to you. Can you see it clearly? Now, if you do not believe my angles, you may use a protractor to check or to measure the angles. So if you will notice in a protractor on the middle part, there is a crosshair. So put that crosshair on the apex. Make sure that the line of the protractor, there is a line here, there is a line here. It also sits with the base of your line. So to measure angles, let's say for example this line, it sits at 30 degrees. This kind of protractor has two measurements. So on this protractor, it says 30 and then 150. What does that mean? The 30-degree angle means coming from this side, going upwards, that is 30 degrees. Now what is that 150? It means coming from this side, going to the other side, that is
150 degrees. Okay. After using your um, tools, um, oh, I still have another tool. I also have a tape ruler. So what is the use of this tape ruler? You can you can pull the tape inside and it has measurements, and you have to be careful because it is automatic. You may hurt yourself while pulling. Let's say, for example, I have this cylindrical object. So I want to measure the diameter of the cylinder. So you may use this, pull it, you just press where to start, and then you can actually envelope the object with the ruler. So here it says that the measurement is 4 centimeters. You can see this is the tip. Oh, sorry, not. It started with here. So it's actually 5 centimeters. Okay, so to take care of your items, um, actually the lifespan of nah, um, it is actually better to own a few good tools than several poor ones. So your tool should be guided by its durability, and you have to consider its lifespan. So how do you maintain your tools? Let's start with this tape. So don't pull it fast. Don't pull it to the maximum. It might break. And when returning the tape, your hand should guide the actual tape measure back. As for your other tools, for example, your rulers, protractors, and triangles, you have to clean them with a cloth after use. So let's say this triangle, you just wipe it with a dry cloth, or you may also wipe it with a wet cloth, immediately followed by a dry cloth. Even your T-square should be cleaned, most especially the backside, because the backside accumulates most of the dirt. Imagine this one. Let's say you have all those pencil marks, and then you are the type that wants to push pull your T-square up and down. So what actually happens when you do this? The pencil lead accumulates on the blade, and there will be times when you move your T-square up or down, smudges will be placed all over your paper. So you have to regularly clean it with cloth. Okay, so with regards to your T-square, after cleaning it, you can store it by hanging it upside down. Seriously, you have to hang it upside down. If you can see, there is a hole here. So the purpose of this is to hang it. Let's say this is your nail on the wall. So you just insert it and hang it upside down. Why? There is a need for the triangle to remain straight, and the head should also remain on this position because your T-square forms a 90-degree angle so that when you place it on top or on the edge of your drawing pad or your table, you'll be assured that your horizontal lines will remain at 90 degrees. What else? Mm, your pencils, you may wipe them with cloth because your hands may accumulate lead as well. Some other tips. Of course, you have to avoid throwing your tools to other people. If you are going to give it to someone, hand them hand the tools gently to them. What else? For other tools like compass, dividers, you have to regularly maintain them by using or putting oil on their joints. So there we go. I hope you find it useful. Thank you. Goodbye.